Okay, so is Bitcoin breaking upwards? Let's talk about that, okay, to $32,000. Let's go straight to the BTC chart, okay? So let's start, okay? So right now we can see that BTC right now is breaking this key resistance right here. You see this key resistance? This resistance right here behaving? BTC is breaking that key resistance, which is the key. Bitcoin right now is breaking that, okay? So once if it breaks that, right now it's breaking. If it doesn't do this, it doesn't go up and it doesn't break this key support. If it goes up right now, it can go straight to $32,000 and it's more likely going to break because you can see this fine candles, right? This fine candles, you can see this like a bullish candle. This all this slowly it's going slow, one candle of a 4-hour chart. It's mainly bullish and it's more probably going to go up. But if it goes up, it's going straight to $32,000. Keep that price range. And if it does something bad and if it goes down, it's more probably going to break this key support at around 29,000 straight to 28,760. Okay, so once it reaches this, once it is this key support, but if it breaks this 28,760, all the altcoins too are also going to break its own support. Okay, so right now it's bullish. Let's see what happens. Okay, but if it breaks this, then all the altcoins too are going to crash. Okay, so now let's go into the altcoins and see what support and resistance they also need to get, that we need to keep an eye. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Ethereum chart. Okay, so right now here's the Ethereum chart. Y'all can see that once Ethereum breaks this key resistance around 1960, right, we'll enter all our longs right here. Once it breaks, we enter all our longs, and then BTC2 will break its own resistance and it will go upwards, and BTC will go till $32,000. Okay, so that's when it will go and make a support. We enter all our big longs on Ethereum chart. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks the 28,760, okay, that means support, then we also need to enter a short position, and then Ethereum 2 will break this key support at 1847, where we enter a short. Once it breaks, makes a resistance, we enter short here and we put a take profit to 1730. Okay, so right now you all know that Ethereum broke it. Right now needs to break this key resistance. Okay, then we'll attack our longs. Okay, so till then we just wait and watch. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your AVAX. Okay, so your AVAX 2, first it needs to break this resistance to even give it a time. So it didn't break that, but once it breaks this key resistance around $18.06, makes a support. BTC2 is going to 32. We enter spot buys on AVAX over here. Once it breaks, make support. Okay, but if BTC breaks that 28,760 support, right, then once it breaks that support, we need to enter a short. So we enter a short. Once it breaks, makes a resistance, we enter a short and we ride all the short to $14.26. Okay, so that's your range for AVAX. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart. Okay, yeah, here's the next chart. Okay, so if y'all were there at yesterday's stream, y'all know that we wanted to buy Solana, right? Once it makes a support, it broke, it made a support. If y'all took a buy, good for y'all. So right now this is the support. It took a support. If yesterday it took a buy, it's a good profit entry. But if BTC breaks the 28,760, right now BTC is here, right? So it can just fall down here. It can just fall down from here. From here only it can just go to the highs. 1 second, it's just loading. I'll give it some time. Okay, so right now you know what it can do, right? It can just say here, it can go to here from this highs. You can say over here, it can just go to this highs and come till here. If BTC breaks the 28,000, you know that it will break this key support at around $22.73. Okay, and then we can put an entry here, and then we can put a take profits at $21.29 for your Solana chart. Okay, so this is your Solana chart. If you all got the entry, good, keep the entry. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your dot chart. Okay, so for your dot chart also, see, dot chart broke this key resistance, right? Dot chart broke this key resistance. It broke this resistance. Now it's on a higher high. It made the support. Now it made again another support, and now it's more probably going to go up. Okay, so once dot breaks this key resistance around $6.19, Bitcoin also too will go up, and it will go to 32. Once dot makes this as support, we need to enter all a big long position on dot. Okay, so now let's talk about the bearish side. If BTC breaks the 28,760, so this it will break, dot will break this support at $5.78, makes a resistance. We put a short entry right here, we ride it all the way down, and put a take profit at $5.25 with a trailing stop loss. Okay, so that even if it goes up in the middle, we have a profit. So now let's talk about the next chart, which is your Cardano chart. Okay, so for Cardano chart 2, it broke, gave a fake broke here, right here. If you see, I'll show you, I'll zoom close and show you. It broke, gave a fake, but till now it's just supporting this resistance right here, this small resistance right here. Okay, so it needs to break this, but mainly you know that it needs to break 0.40, it needs to break this key resistance at $0.41. Your Cardano makes a support. BTC2 is going to go to 32. We need to enter all our buying longs on Cardano. But if your BTC breaks the 28,760 support, we enter it your ADA will break this key support at 0.38. We enter a short. Once it breaks, makes a resistance, we enter a short, and we ride it all the way to 0.35 with a trailing stop loss. Okay, so now let's talk about the next chart, which is your algo. Okay, so for algo, if you all feel bullish on algo, this is a good opportunity to buy, because the lowest, this is on a daily, if you see, you will know on a daily this touched here 3 times, and now this will be the 4th time if it touches here 0.16. Okay, so in a daily chart, if you see, I'll show you right here. Okay, you see this is the one time it touched this purple line. You can see, right, it touched there one time, and then if you see, yeah, okay, yeah, see it touched here, see one time here, two time here, then 3 time here, and maybe 4 time is a good buying opportunity, right, if you're bullish on algo. Okay, so for algo we just need seller buying, then buy. Otherwise don't need to short, don't need to long. Okay, if y'all are waiting to long it, wait till it breaks at 0.19, make support. We can even buy a big spot buys. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your near chart. Okay, so for near chart also, near chart is here only. It broke this key resistance right here, broke it, again fell, but now it's bullish because it broke, and right now if it once it breaks this resistance, you can see mainly this resistance, it's more probably going to go to this. So once it breaks this resistance, it's going to this resistance at $2.063. Okay, so once it breaks this, make support right here, we put up big longs. Even BTC is going to 32,000. Okay, but if BTC breaks the 28,760, then near breaks this $1.89, and then we also short this near. Once it breaks this, put a put our entry right. Once it breaks, makes a resistance, and then we ride it all the way to $1.72 with a trailing stop loss. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your phantom chart. Okay, so for a phantom chart also, a phantom chart is bullish. It broke, now made support, now it's going to go up. Once phantom breaks 0.44, makes a support, we enter all our big buys. Okay, and even BTC is going to $32,000. Okay, but if phantom breaks this key support at 0.40, breaks, makes a resistance, we enter all our short and put a take profit to 0.33 for a phantom chart. Okay, so now let's check into some crypto trends. Okay, since you'll know all this. Okay, so now let's see crypto trends. 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗺𝗃. Okay, so not that much on a daily, anything is pumping. Okay, so let's see yesterday's positions. Let's go on your crypto trends. Let's see algo and SYN. Okay, so celery. Let's check on Woo. Okay, so 𝗧 is also coming. Let's see what 𝗧 does. Okay, so mostly okay. So now salary chart is there, but this is kind of a short play. Okay, so if you're shorting this play, we go on a 30 minutes. Okay, a salary chart. We go on a 30 minutes to see properly. Then if you'll want to take this play, I'll take. Since it broke this key support, okay, this big support, I'll show you on a 4 chart. Okay, so right now, see, it did this thing, kind of bullish. So we don't short it, but yeah, we don't short it. Okay, because mostly it's going to break. Okay, the short, because on 30-minute chart it's kind of showing bullish, so we don't short it. But mainly it needs to break this key support, this key resistance. Once you break that, okay, so you don't short this, kind of showing bullish. Okay, so we don't short this thing, we just wait, we don't short it. Okay, so now let's talk about your crypto news. Let's go straight. There's no crypto trends. Wait, render. Okay, so render, 1 second. Okay, so render. Okay, so if render keeps doing this, if render breaks this key support, okay, at around, you can say $2.35, breaks this support, makes it as a resistance, we enter all our shots here. Okay, so right now it's here. We trail it right down. Okay, so we trail it right here. Okay, so in short it will do like this. Okay, see, it will break this support at $2.35, make the resistance, we enter short right here, we put a stop loss, and then goes all the way down. Okay, and then we ride it till, you can say till, if y'all are very good, y'all can ride it till, see, y'all alert, right? Once it break this $2.23, ride it all the way till this one. Okay, $2.09. Okay, you can put half take profits here, and then your half take profits right here, because from here it can even go up, right? So that's it. You can take the shot on render. Okay, because it's all here. One touch, two touch, now again second, and then we need to see the third one. Okay, so let's render. You can take if you'll know to short. So now let's talk about your next. Let's talk about the news, which is the, some of y'all just come for the news. Okay, so this one. Okay, so Binance announces support for Stacks STX network upgrade and hard fork. Okay, as you all know that the Stacks is still in development, as they're going to create the Bitcoin NFTs and the Bitcoin NFTs and BNS, Bitcoin naming service, right? So it's kind of a thing. So we need to check on the Stacks token, right? Since the Stacks also token, if you see here, the STX token, I'll put it 1 second, I'll put it fast. STX. Okay, so US, the Stacks token also, as you all know, it's yesterday's news also has been bullish. I'll show on a daily quickly. I'll show. I'll see in here. So right now on a daily, it's just bouncing this key support. You can see right where's the, it's supporting this key support. So it bounced here. So it's kind of it's a good thing to be buying now, not when it's up. So, and once it breaks also, you can see, wait 1 second, I'll just show you. Once it breaks this key resistance, okay, once it breaks this key resistance, would be a good buying opportunity, okay, for the Stacks. Okay, because once it breaks the daily, right, you can say this. Okay, once it breaks this key resistance right here, once it breaks this key resistance, breaks, make support, we enter. Okay, on your Stacks, because this in a bull market, Bitcoin will go, this too will go fly, because it's working on a Bitcoin, this, right, NFTs on Bitcoin and naming service, all smart contracts on Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's talk about the next news, which is BNB chain, Binance and 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 announces largest Central Asia hackathon with 10,000 pool prize. Okay, so right now the Binance chain also, they're doing a hackathon, and you know, when they do a hackathon, the price increases, but they're doing it in Asia, and the pool prize is $10,000. Okay, but the thing also about this is, the price also, the impact on the price may not be that much, but the second news is a good thing. See, BNB chain explosive development activity leaves investor abstract. Okay, so there's development going on the BNB chain, and also with the update they've done, right, on the fee to reduce the gas fees, and they've also done for some good, which also makes the development, which also makes the daily active users. Now it's right now the daily active users. The second daily active users is BNB chain with around 1.3 million daily active users. So this is kind of bullish news for the BNB chain, right? So that's for your. So as here you see also you see that the Bitcoin, see here, this is the update they've done, the new features on BNB chain that just happened. Okay, so see, increase whale accumulation. Okay, so the whales also are accumulating, so they know something is there with this BNB chain that is going to impact the price. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is 365 days to Bitcoin halving. The block rewards will be reduced to 3.125 BTCs. Okay, as you know that the Bitcoin halving is still in process, right? And 365 days are left for the Bitcoin halving. So what the Bitcoin halving does, in short, the miners, right, it reduces the rewards to the miners into half. So if they are making 4 BTCs, now they are making 2. Okay, so in short, it increases the price of Bitcoin as there's less supply for the miners to dump on the market, right? So if you see that there's only 365 days are exactly left for the halving to happen. Okay, so this is here. Okay, so that's for your news. And so next news. Okay, so Nissan, more than 45,000 independent wallets have deposited a cumulative total of 250 million into ZK Sync era. Okay, so as you know that the ZK Sync is the layer 2 on Ethereum. Okay, and the ZK Sync right now has 250 million deposited on the TVL. Okay, they've 200 and you see so right now it's around 159 million on CK Sync era. Okay, so that's a big thing because this is just in process. The token also has not launched, and people have already put their money on this, on the chain, on the L2 of Ethereum. Okay, because even if you see this is the Polygon CK EVM, as you know that they are also creating, and this one has around 2 million. Okay, TVL in Polygon ZK EVM. Okay, so the chain that they're making, they just have 2 million, but the ZK Sync has 150 million, so that's kind of a big thing. You understood, right? Okay, so now let's talk about. Okay, so that's it for this news. If you like content like this, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.